Okay, good morning, St. Joseph's Medexcel technicians. The purpose of this video is to help everybody to be able to disable and enable devices that are attached to the fire alarm control panels, starting with learning how to disable a device. We're going to go to the main fire alarm panel over here, and I want to focus in on the fact that you see the St. Joseph's Hospital logo is displayed prominently on the display. So when you see that, that means that it is in a normal condition. When you see something other than that, that means that there's some kind of trouble on the panel. But in this case, we're not going to worry about that. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to disable a device. Now, in order to accomplish that, we need to know what the number of that device is. So in this case, we're going to just use a random number, and we're going to go in here and we're going to hit this button that's attached to the command menu. Hit the command menu button, and you see here that it says number 1, status, number 2, enable, number 3, disable, number 4, activate, number 5, restore, number 6, reports. Okay, we're not going to worry about any of the other ones except for 2 and 3 at this point. So what we're going to do is use the arrow button to scroll down to disable. Then we hit the enter key. Now, you see number 1 pops up. It says device, 2 is card, 3 is group, 4 is time control, 5 switch, 6 LED. We're going to look at the device. So we're going to push the enter key again. And it's asking us to enter a device number. Now you notice that there are 8 digits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, the first 2 digits signify the panel. This is panel number 1. That's where we are. The second 2 are the loop that it's a part of. And the last 4 are going to be the location and address of the device. So for this one, we're going to use, see, we already have 0, 1 in there. So we're going to add a 0, 8, and then we're going to add a 0, 4, 1, 5. So that's 0, 1, 0, 8, 0, 4, 1, 5. And we're going to hit enter. Now it's asking for a password. The password that we're using for this panel is and is always going to be 2222. Then we hit enter again. Now we get a trouble bell. You notice we got a trouble bell. That tells us that something has been disabled or something is out of whack. So we just acknowledge the trouble. And there we are. Okay, now if you want to know for sure that we get the right device, you go to this button here called Details. And that should give us the device number. It says local trouble, first disable, response. Honeywell trip relay on 3rd floor. That's what we disable. Now, we're going to enable that device. Let's say we've already finished doing our work. So we're going to enable this device now. So we'll go back to command menus. Go to enable using the arrow key. Or you could just hit the number 2 button, either way. Now we hit the enter key. Enable. Number 1, device, enter again. We put the device number back in, 01, 08, 0415. And we're going to enter that device. And now we hit the command menu key again. We're back to normal. Everybody get that? Good. Okay, here's the next thing we're going to do. This time, just follow me. We're going to look at how to find the location of the device, the address, if you do not already have it. Now we've got a smoke detector up here in the ceiling. Take a look at that smoke detector up there. And that smoke detector does not have a visible number on it. When you see that barcode on there, that is not an indication of what the address is. That's for inventory purposes only. So what we want to do is, to find the location of this device, we're going to go to the device, the smoke detector, take a pin, your little screwdriver, push this button here, turn it counterclockwise, and it pops out. Okay? Stop.
You want to stop?
That's okay. Still going? All right. Now, there we go. You see we have a trouble. We've located our device. Go to details. Aha, there's the number. 01070323. So that's the number that we need to record on in our pocketbooks. Zero 01070323. Now, we've disabled that device, and as long as that device is disabled, if we need to do any work in and around where that smoke detector is located, then we should go ahead and do that, because now the device is disabled. Okay? Well, I'm sorry. It's not disabled yet, but we've located it. Now we are going to disable the device. We'll go to Command Menus, and we'll scroll down to Disable Device. And what was that number again? Zero 01 is already there. 070323. Enter. Now we've disabled that device. And we see that in the details. We silence the trouble. Now we're safe to work in that area and do whatever we have to do. Now remember, there's another step we have to follow before we put this back into service. We have to reinstall the smoke detector. Okay, we've reinstalled the smoke detector head. Now we're going to enable the smoke detector. So we go back here to Command Menus. We go number 2, like I said, or you could use the arrow keys to scroll down. Hit Enter. All right, now we're going to put the number back in to enable it. 01 is already there, so we're going to add 07, 03, 0, I'm sorry, back, 01, 07, 03, 2, 3. Enter. And hit Command Menus. Panel is back to normal. Now, one thing you want to do is this. You want to remember that if you're going to disable a device or enable a device, either way, and you go to there and you see the numbers come up and you see there's an 01 there, but the first 2 numbers is not 01. It's because it's from another panel. So you just use this key to go back and erase those. And that's asking for the panel number. So you'll put in 02, let's say, and then the rest of your numbers after that. So that's just a little tip I'm giving you in case you run into that. So that concludes today's lesson of how to disable and enable a device on the panel. Thank you. Have a great day.